Hey there, Frailing friends. All right, well, this is going to be my first Frailing on Banjo Uke video in quite a while. So, anyway, for those of you who are fans of the Frailing on the Banjo Uke videos that I've done in the past, here's a new one for you. And this will be Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flame locks of auburn hair, ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain. I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you can easily take my man. You don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you, my happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Oh, Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him, even though you can. Please don't take him, even though you can. Please don't take him, even though you can. All right. Anyway, so my uke is tuned to standard uke tuning. And I'll go through the only chords that I'm using on here. We got the A minor chord, which of course is fingered on the 4th string up, just on behind the 2nd fret, like that. Yep, there you go. And then we got the C, which I'm fingering here behind the 3rd fret, just on the 1st string. And then the G, which can be fingered a couple of different ways. I do it like this, using 3 fingers. Well, let's try see if you can look at it a little better like that. So the 2nd finger is on the 1st fret, or for the 1st string behind the 2nd fret. The 3rd string is right here behind the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Or the 3rd finger is on the 2nd string behind the 3rd fret, and then the 1st finger is here on the 3rd string behind the 2nd fret. Now I know there are people who also like to finger it by just barring across here with the 1st and then putting the 2nd finger here. So you can do it whichever way you want to do it. Whichever is more comfortable for you. Okay. And then basically in the 4th line of the chorus, and then the 3rd line of the verses, it also goes to an E minor, which I'm fingering 1st finger, 2nd fret, 1st string, and then 2nd finger, 2nd string behind the 3rd fret, and then the third string behind the fourth fret right here. Okay, so we'll break it down a little and go through them. Now, if you remember frailing, whether you're on banjo or whether you're on ukulele, the basic frailing stroke, or strum, is you strike down on a string, and the truth is it doesn't really matter which string you strike down on. I tend to go back and forth depending on the chord and depending on what it sounds like and what pleases my ear. So you strike down. So let's go with our A minor chord. Now in the case of the A minor chord, the fourth string here that I'm fingering is actually the same note as the first string. So whichever's better. So anyway, it starts out with a strike, and then a strum, and then you pluck up with your thumb. So you get a... And if you go back and forth to different strings, you get a slightly different sound. So the idea is you keep that rhythm up. Now what I do a lot of times is I'll do hammer-ons on the strings. So I'll go... And sometimes I'll even do hammer-ons on other strings as well. The whole chord goes according to what sounds good to your ear, so I can sometimes go... But we'll keep it simple for now. So we're just going to say, Jolene, Jolene, Jo, and now it switches to the C. Jolene, Jolene, to the G chord, Jolene, and that goes back to that A minor, Jolene, and back to the G. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Now, what I would tend to do is, since we're playing for a couple of bars on the A minor on that, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. So what I would usually do is I would hammer on, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Just add a little variety to the sound of the chords. You don't have to do that, because it takes a little bit of coordination you might have to work up to before you can get to the point where you feel comfortable doing that. So, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. And that repeats, Jolene, 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 Jolene. Now this is where it goes to the E minor. So it goes to the G first. Please don't take him, and then it switches to that E minor. Just because you can, then it goes to the A minor. Your beauty is beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair. So, once again, you're going back to that, your A minor, beauty is big, then just the C, beyond compare, and then to the G, with flaming locks of auburn hair. Now it goes to the G, ivory skin, and goes to the E minor. Eyes are green, emerald green. So the second part of the verse repeats that same pattern of chords. So it goes, your smile, that's an A minor. Your smile is like a breath of, that's a C. Your voice, that's a G. It's like the summer rain, back to the A minor. And then it goes back to that G. I cannot come, then it goes to E minor again. Compete with you, Jolene. And another verse. He talks about you in his sleep. So that's A minor to C. To G. Nothing I can do to A minor. G. So for crying when he called your name, Jolene. So that's that G. E minor. A minor. I can easily understand how you can easily take my man. So once again, it's that A minor to C, G to A minor. So it's, I can easily understand how you can easily take my man. And now it goes back to the tail end of that verse, which is back to the G. You don't know what he means to me, Jolene. So that's G, E minor, A minor. Now it goes back to the chorus, which we started the whole song off with. So it goes back to Jolene, 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 Jolene. So that's that. No, A minor, C, G, A minor. And then it goes to the I'm begging of you. So it's G, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. And then it goes back now for the last line of each of the chorus again. We go back to that G. Please don't take him just because you can. So it's please don't take him just, oh please don't take him just because you can. Then it goes back to the verses. One more verse. So it's, you can have your choice of men, I could never love again. And it goes back to the G. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. And back to the chorus again. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him. It goes back to that E minor. Even though you can. Now, I just wanted to mention that one other aspect of the frailing, when you get really used to doing just a normal frailing stroke, you can actually throw in what we call, in the banjo world, we call a drop thumb. It gives yet another little bit of variation, so we could do it like this. And so basically what you're doing is the thumb is going back and forth between a couple of strings, so instead of always striking this string, you're going... But that's only when you get really used to doing the frailing stroke on ukulele. Now I had a whole video I did called Frailing on the Banjo Uke, which you can look up on YouTube, and that'll give you the basics of the frailing stroke again, although I did break it down here. And obviously there are many different ways to play the ukulele. There are people who use felt picks. A lot of people use their first finger, I personally like to do the frailing because it gives just a little bit different feel than, plus I do it on banjo. Anyway, so as I say, I'm principally a banjo player, but I will be doing these Frailing on Banjo Uke videos for various songs. And if you like that, then please, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the bell. Plus, we also have a Patreon page, and there will be a link for that in the description. And if you would like to encourage me to do even more of these videos, since most of the videos I do are for Frailing on Banjo. But if you'd like me to do even more of the Frailing on Banjo Uke videos, like this one for the various songs, then please, I would encourage you to join as a patron. And there are additional benefits if you become a patron. You get to have, when I do these videos, and also the Frailing Folk Song of the Week videos on banjo, you will always get a PDF which has the chords and the lyrics. So if you'd like to start receiving that and also be able to communicate with me and let me know. If you do become a patron, please let me know specifically that you're doing this because of the Frailing on Banjo Uke videos, and then I will be sure to make more of them. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy this. Bye-bye.